Hello and welcome to another video. So sit down. My noodles are done ish. I've got to use my little 3-inch knife to eat them with. But let's just move back from that fire. It's getting a bit there's a tree there. Why'd you open them? Let's see what this fire is nice and warm, because it's a nice day out, but it's not like, you know, it's not like the best day. It's nice to have a little fire going just to keep you warm. And it can be really, really relaxing, to be honest, having a fire next to you. Even just saying like this little one that I've got going. And there's a helicopter going off overhead, so let's just mix this in. Managed to open it. Just. Use a tent pick to mix it. Oops, and I've just run a bit of dirt in. Let's get rid of that. There we go. I've got a tent pick to mix it in. So, you know, something like this can actually surprisingly boost your morale quite a lot. You can see the little steam coming off of it still, so it's still quite hot. So that's always a good thing. Always a good thing. Like I said, it's a nice day out, nice to be out here. I just wish I didn't have to eat with my knife. Either that, or if I had a bigger knife. I thought I brought more equipment with me. But, well, apparently not. I came out in a rush this morning when I came out to do this video. I mean, I'm in a new location than what I was in originally. When I used to do in my previous videos, this is a whole new location. As you can see, it's a whole different scenery. So smoke. Take that one off. I'll take this one off as well. There we go. We'll lessen the fire, but lessen the smoke as well. I love living. I love coming out here and doing this kind of stuff. This is what I'm about. Actually, I wonder if I can. You know, it's just you and nature, your equipment. You know, you really feel like as if you're just part of the scenery. You know, you're actually living and relaxing in life, rather than just, you know, getting by and existing. As you can see, actually, you can probably see my breath sometimes. The fire's quite hot. Either that, or I'm inhaling most of the smoke. But hey ho. That was nice. For a cheap packet of noodles, that won't break. That was actually quite nice. So now, you know, you're in a survival situation. You've got your fire going. You've got some firewood. You've got a bed. You've had something to eat. What do you do now? You know, that's what a lot of people in this kind of situation have trouble with, because they tend to sleep during the day. And that's a massive no-no. You want to sleep at night. depending on where you are. If you're in a place like the UK, then sleep at night. It will be far, far colder at night time. And it also makes you feel better, which means it's good for morale. And morale in a survival situation is very, very important. You need to be able to feel good to live. Because survival isn't just about having the best equipment and the best equipment and the most knowledge. It's about having the heart to survive. If you've got the mindset and the heart and the willpower to survive, you will survive. You know? Yeah, there's not really much more to say about it, to be honest. You know, it's as simple as that. So I would suggest getting food during the day, gathering firewood and water, and then sleeping like you would normally at night time. Unless you're in the desert. Well, some deserts. Because some of them can be cooler at night, but some of them can be massively hotter. You know, some of them just don't cool down during the nighttime periods. You know, some of them just they either just stay the same temperature or they do get hotter. But sometimes they can cool down a bit, so it is best to walk at night time than it is at day. Especially if you're doing an E&E, the escape and evade situation. I won't put that one on. Put this one back on. In an escape and evade situation, it is best to go at night time, no matter where you are. Not sure where to put this one. Just take that off. There we go. Yeah, hopefully I'll never actually have to use the skills I know, for real. I really do. Because, you know, you never want to really use these skills to how they're meant to be used, sort of thing, you know, because you never want to be in that kind of situation, really, do you? You know, you want to be able to live your life normally and so on and so on. You know, but there are certain situations when, you know, these kind of skills are called upon. And should they be called upon, then I feel I can survive in the wild. So I've probably put a bit too much wood on there now. I don't know why I put more on just then, but hey ho. Best to have too much than not enough. But I'll tell you something though, was that piece of wood we had in the other video. It's still there, still fighting strong. Let's just make it a bit bigger, this fire. Let's see how hot this is, shall we? If I put that in there for a little while. Nothing really happened, to be honest, folks. There was no sizzle or anything. You've probably noticed, actually, if I just close that up, there's a little shiny object just down here. This is something, again, I got from the pound shop. This is a tin opener and can opener. Tin and can, or whatever you call it. No, tin and bottle, sorry. With a wine bottle opener on the bottom there. So, in an attack situation, you've got a little weapon here. Just there, if I pull that properly out, there we go. You've got a little concealed weapon. Stab it into someone. Again, that was only £1. I thought that was great for a little £1. That's what this channel's about. I want to try and get it as much on a budget as I can, sort of thing. You know, I don't want to spend I want to be able to show that you don't actually have to spend £2,000–3,000 on survival equipment to get the latest and the best sort of thing. You know, it's about finding what equipment is best for you rather than what's best for everyone else. Because, you know, although this canteen here might be good for me, it could be rubbish for you. You know, because what you've got to think about when you're packing your bag is, where am I going? How long am I going to be there? You know, you know, if you're going, go away. Stupid fire. I'm going to be back. You know, if you're going somewhere for, I don't know, say a day, or no, let's say 2 days. You know, there's no point in only taking like a packet of noodles or a sandwich and like one little bottle of water. You know, you want to make sure you've got plenty of water. I'd always add on, sorry, it's fire. I would always add on an extra day to your trips of supplies. You know, if you haven't got enough supplies, you're going to die. You're not. Sorry, I'm going to have to move. The fire is just too hot. What it's doing is, it's actually, as you can probably see if I move the camera, is it's actually facing where I would be sitting, as you can see just there. So it's all the heat is just purely going over there where I was sitting. So yeah, let's just put that back to where it was. I don't know. But yeah, like I was saying, let's just unlock. Hang on, let's bring the camera up. Let's move that bit out of the way. So I'm still trying to figure this tripod out. There we go, that's down. Yeah, about, no wait, about there. There we go, that'll do. So yeah, if you haven't got the right amount of equipment, then you're not really going to survive. Because if you've only got like one box of matches, you might end up using that whole box of matches in one go. You know, so it's always best to have backup, backup, backup. So, okay, have I got a lighter? Yes. Have I got matches? Yes. Do I have a flint fire still? Yes. This is the kind of stuff that you need in a survival situation to help you live. You need a good, strong, sharp knife. Something like what I've got. Where is it? Like that. That is blunt. I love this knife though. It's a great little pocket knife. But I just choose to have this knife. If I was to go away or be lost out in the wilderness, then yes, I would buy a proper knife. I'd probably buy maybe a SOG or a Gerber or, you know, stuff like that. But at the moment I don't see a need for that kind of knife. I always like to have a knife on me though. So I needed something small that would be UK street legal. As I've said in videos, this one is. It has acquired quite a bit of damage to it. The wood is all chipped away. But it's a good knife. It's a trusty knife. There's a bit of play between the blade. Anyway, that's not what I'm meant to be talking about. But yeah, you need equipment that's going to work for you every single time. You need something that's going to be waterproof, you need something that's going to be windproof, and all this, that and the other. You can't just go with what everyone else is. You need something that's going to work for you. Work for you and you only, because you're the one surviving, not them. You, not them. Not me, not your mum, not your dad, not your sister, your brother, your dog. You. And that's really what you've got to think about. So anyway, I'm going to go and sit down and keep warm by the fire because I'm getting quite cold. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you again real soon.